Cool. All right. We're live again, chat. We are live again. Um, Here, I'm gonna just warm up with a random fight. I'm also poor, so I don't have any like DLCs. So I have what they gave me. Dempsey, damn. Which welder is this? Oh, nice. Oh, recently purchased. So I have them? Give me Wilder. Wow, that's a lot that I could have. Otto Alim, Butterbean, Hellenius, Martin, Ruiz, Zhang, Buster Douglas, Briggs. Wait, that's Vlad, Vitali, Fury, Ali, all these other guys. Wilder and... Give me... What the hell is this? Bugsy Malone. I have no clue who this is. Yeah, I think this is Tarver from the Rocky movies. So give me him, and then let me brutalize him. There we go. Let me spam my own chat with hearts. There we go. This game feels weird when there's no music.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man.
This bout.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. No rest for the weary. A perfect counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Punch, counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter shot. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Oh my goodness, Johnny! Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Tarver in some serious trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
He parries that right jab away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Okay, now.
And there's the bell to start round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. The perfect counter lands. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Tarver's been rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Tarver's been rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that one caught. Antonio Tarver goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Now he's switching off, he's starting to make mistakes. Switching off.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you. Hold that thought! Tarver in some serious trouble. And Antonio Tarver crushes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect... Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. And down goes Antonio Tarver. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.
Welterweight. Middleweights. Let's go. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Ooh, light heavyweight. Now give me Calzaghe or Lamada? Give me Lamada. Lamada versus... I don't like Porter. I don't like his attitude. Why are we at the gym? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Fighting animations feel a lot more fluid than they used to. Ow.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. By the sounds of it, I think I won that by the sounds of it.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round.
Do your business.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry, coach.
switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the rep.
Oh, great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
I need you to go back.
Okay, we got time.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus
I'm
on what
trying, man. He's just switching the bad.
Great round. Now relax, relax. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let.
Let's do it.
you let him back into the fight that round. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
Good ass fight, man.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
One, two, three, four, five. And you continue.
Give me Canelo versus a... Actually, I don't know. Cruiserweight. Let's go back to heavyweight. Give me Usyk against Frank Bruno. I'm gonna lie back in my chair. Hopefully not fall through. I want 12 rounds. Give me 12. Okay, I'm immediately gonna sink into my chair. That's great.
We've got... Holy...
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are ready, and we're expecting an all-action slugfest. Good defense with that left jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. Swing and a miss with the hook. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. It appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Incredible work rate. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
What are you doing? You switch.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab won't score. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Usyk! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
He blocks the right hook. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And the true Brit goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
They're back back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Misses with that uppercut. Good counter. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. In that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fight. There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Bruno covering up. Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Okay, focus.
Here we go, it's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain, other boy.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Go back out there.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Nice counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at... Did you see that? Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Are you okay? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
That's a shame. Give me Bo against... Holmes? I just got a lot of things on TikTok.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bowe. 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And up, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
This back.
So much hype. And there's the bell for round one. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. No rest for the weary. Only catching air with that hook. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
I wasn't looking at that shit.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. Here we go, it's round two. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nope, that hook won't score. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
What heart, and Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
That's lights out right there.
Body shot specifically
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That right hook not connecting. They exchange punches. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a whoa, wait a minute! No, lip down goes Larry Holmes. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
Who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round?
Absolutely crazy.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Good man.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus.
And there's the bell to start round 3. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Miss with that jab. Perfect counter shot. They got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. And the big fella stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a...
Boxing back together.
Here we go to the 4th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab misses. That big hook doesn't land. Lucky that hook didn't score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
stamina is off the charts. Nope, that uppercut does not score. How about that time counter shot? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. He is down big time on the score. Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
And he scores with the counter. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks that jab. Good counter punch. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bo in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in.
And the Big Daddy hits the floor. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Larry Holmes goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
I won the first round, and then got obliterated the rest. That would have been a good fight if they had actually fought back in the day. All right, chat. Oh shit. Well. I'm closing the app anyways. All right. Like that. Wait. I don't need to do that. Yeah, I'm on multiple cams. Wait, no, shit. Yeah, I guess like that. Yeah. I'm tired. That's gonna be it for the stream. I think I'm gonna get back to doing this more often because it's fun. I forgot. I'd need to do it earlier or something because I got tired. That whole Minecraft debacle made me hella just sleepy and bored, and then Undisputed brought me back a little bit, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, all that shit. Love you guys. I'm gonna go sleep now. Maybe.